my mom was like, boy, you're going to South Central? Why don't you want to stay here in Illinois? I don't know if I want you to go out there.
I really don't know what I'm doing. Sometimes I'm psyched about it, and sometimes I'm like, why did I pick this?
I want to fight for the opportunities of my students. That's what I want from teaching.
We go in there with like all these high expectations, and a lot of people fizzle out and don't make it, but a lot of people do, and they do change the system.
Can you give me a word that starts with the letter P? With the P sound. You remember? Can you think of a word? Pickled peppers. That's a good one. That's a good one. I try to be the type of person that I want my kids to be. If somehow you connect with them, let them feel that you're in their favor, they'll bend over backwards to do anything for you.
What really caught my attention was seeing how so many African American and Latino students were doing so poorly. I mean, for me, it was like, wow, somebody needs to do something about this. Fernando.
You fought for rights? Yeah, we fought for rights.
Okay, Marvin. I'll come back to you. John, give me another one. Perfect. That's a great word. Why was he successful? Tony.
Because he was the leader of the UNFA and he wanted people to fight for their rights.
75 kids that you have to answer to every day. Get them to learn. Courageous, okay?
Sold used cars. I was a used car salesman. I was a nanny. I took care of 3 boys. Worked at Target security manager. I went to bartending school. I never bartended, but I was just all over the place. One day, I said, this is it. I'm going back to school. I got a loan. My whole life changed. So I'm moving home. Moved back home with my parents.
I'm home!
You should see your room. The Board of Health came over and they condemned it.
Good. Gotten a little older. That was when I was 3. I was the type of student who couldn't see myself as being successful. Couldn't see myself as really anything.
Today we're going to write about one of your favorite topics.
Candy?
Well, that's a good favorite topic.
My class is really academic. If you look at the lower special ed classes, they're not as academic as mine.
I am cool.
I am a cool
Guy.
guy.
I think a lot of the reasons why they get placed here is because they're dumped into this class because they don't know what to do with them.
Don't tell me what you are. Tell me about yourself. Describe yourself. Good kid? I am a nice kid. I am a smart kid. I'm an intelligent kid. Write what you feel about yourself.
My job is to give them just opportunities.
I have long blonde hair.
No, you don't.
But I want you guys to become more independent. You know what it means to be independent, Carlos? You should do it by yourself, right? Without the teacher giving you all too much help, right? What kind of word is a verb?
Verb. Action verb.
Action or being word. Very good. My class is Sheltered English 11. All of the students are relatively new arrivals to the U.S. So the first question is, have you ever had a dream that didn't come true? You don't have any dreams? Dishwashers, babysitters, gardeners, field workers. A lot of these kids do not see themselves as ever being able to make it.
Taekwon, I would like for you to read this book. Let me see Very good. Can you see? Do you know what this word is? What do you think this word is? I have a particular student that I am very concerned about. His name is Taekwon Price. I've had him referred to the speech therapist. She came in, she had assessed him, and haven't gotten back to me with the results of the assessment.
There's no reason this child shouldn't be getting some kind of service. Have you had these parents in for a conference?
I scheduled 4 conferences with the grandmother. She didn't respond.
Okay, you yourself need to call and say, I have free time right now and I'm on my way over to your home to bring you some work for Taekwon. That'll get you in the door.
I'm calling because I was wondering if I could come over and talk with you for about 10 to 15 minutes about Taekwon's progress in school.
Okay. So many discipline problems.
Fernando, sit down.
Feels totally overwhelming.
You need to stop. Marvin, you're doing a good job today. I don't want to hear anything bad, okay? We'll deal with this after class.
I know that Marvin's a good communicator, and I think we need to catch him now because I see him drifting to the other side where he's not trying to use words, like he's trying to use violence. It's like I see so much anger inside, like, and I'm trying to create something positive out of this, so when Marvin starts to push me away, then I'm like, I just know that this little boy is very angry, and
And Marvin is a fabulous fella.
He knows that. I love you more than anything in this world, and I'm not happy with how you behaving because you know better. That hurts me.
or what else I can do, and Miss Carter and I can do to make you succeed, to help you.
If he doesn't trust any of us, he's definitely not gonna come to us for help. And anything we do is not gonna work because if he doesn't trust us, he's not gonna open up to what we have to say or what we're trying.
I need to see the 2 boys
no problem.
because
No problem.
one of them, I think, is just following the other one. But I know them when I see them.
I bet you Wilson is following Ulysses. This is Wilson.
Yeah, Wilson is kind of following, I
Right.
believe.
That's what I thought.
But I believe that she ripped a chain off your neck,
Yep, yesterday.
right? Okay.
Yeah, I know that.
But this one, I know he bothers her every day.
Okay.
Yesterday was my first time seeing Wilson.
Can I get the number to the Los Angeles Police Department Rampart Division? Thank you. Good morning. I'd like to find out information regarding a Jeopardy program. Right. Ulysses, put your knees underneath the desk. 651-0166. Call in regards for information in a Jeopardy program or program for high-risk youth. So what happened?
I pushed the camera down.
Ulysses, the place where you're at, pushing isn't going to get you anywhere. It's just going to get you more in trouble. Who's the first person they look at when someone gets pushed? You.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like this because every time now I talk to you, it's because you get in trouble. I like to talk to you about other things. Let me see your finger. What's the one that got bugged out?
This one?
From the door?
Yeah.
That was on purpose, huh?
Yeah.
Tell me what happened.
Okay, this is the first time that he specifically said that his mom put his hand in the door, slammed it.
She did that on purpose?
That's what he said.
Okay, so before, what you're going to do on this is what I always do is I fill this form out before I call, because then you can just give them all the information. That's what we need, the emergency card, the narrative description, summary of what.
Morning, Taekwon. Did you go to school on Saturday?
Yep.
You went to school. You went to school on Saturday? Who was your teacher? Was it a man or a woman?
A man.
A man. What did you learn?
My ABC.
Your ABCs. Counting?
One of the problems that the district has is that they're short 40-some speech therapists. So, I mean, in essence, we're kind of fortunate that we have one. Unfortunately, she's not here because she's ill.
He's guaranteed this service by state. If he's not getting that, the district definitely needs to be informed. But I don't know. I don't know the politics of the district.
I can call and find out.
Can
because
teachers
this
do?
little
Can I
boy
do? Can
really,
teachers
no,
do
it should
anything?
come from me.
Oh.
It should come from me first, yeah.
I was raised by my mother completely. As for my father, I call him leap year. It seems like every 4 years he comes around. Senior year of high school, I saw him and he said he was coming to my graduation. Didn't come. Senior year of college. Didn't come.
So my question to you is, what statement is Esmeralda Santiago making about the American dream? What is the American dream? Remember we talked about it a little bit yesterday?
To be something you want to be.
Okay, to be something you want to be.
Believe in yourself.
Believe in yourself.
Work hard.
Work hard and you can succeed, you can achieve something in this society. America, please wake up. Thank you. 10 Fs, and there's only 17 students in the class. They'll say, well, I'm just lazy. It's much deeper than that. There's something about school that they just tune out. I try to connect with them, talk to them one-on-one. What is it about my teaching that isn't reaching you? What can I do?
I said something like, I want to teach the kids that other people don't want to teach. Now we have to actually do it. I want my kids to learn about what's outside of their neighborhood. To be exposed to new things. Be open to new things.
Do you want to lose the opportunity to use your own camera? No. Okay, think about things before you do them. Go.
What could get these kids pulled into school? What could make them interested?
$13.99.
And make them want to learn?
Hi, yes, I'm a teacher and I have about 40 disposable cameras to process. Okay. And that's it, that's including the 20% discount.
Right, yeah, at the moment that's
Double prints, 4x6. None at all. $7.99 for the Kodak brand, but $3.79 for the Costco.
Obviously, kids need to know how to read. Kids need to know how to write. But they also need to know that they're good people. And some of them don't. If that's my job to tell them, I'm happy that you're here at school today. I'm really happy to see you.
You guys are going to get to take home today one set of your pictures. You're going to have them. Do whatever you want with them. And do not touch the negatives.
Mr. Bo, my little sister looks just like you a little bit. This was representing food.
The district was short another $1 million. That meant that they were short now 2.5 million, back up to 2.5. Whoever was doing the books down at the board wasn't aware of it, or their accounting was incorrect or something. When they clarified it all, and they realized that they'd made a mistake.
So classes that you guys are in could be cut and not be available next year. What would happen if they just put you in a mainstream class without any extra help? What would...
Sometimes they have the time to explain you, but then sometimes they don't have the time. So what they do is just continue with the class.
Dehan, do you think your experiences would have been different if they just said to you, you know what, we're just going to put you in mainstream right now, and you have to just learn on your own?
It's hard to follow the teacher, what teacher says. I have many
difficulties.
Yeah, difficulty in the class.
So I wanted to know if anybody right now feels like they are people who would like to go with me to the meeting and talk to the board about why we should keep the classes.
I'm calling from Rosewood Avenue School, Rosewood. It's an ongoing problem. He told me on Sunday that his dad spit in his brother's face and his brother hit him, and there was a big fight and the police came out to the house. I just found out about it though on Tuesday or Wednesday because he was acting out. Watch out for Wilson. There's nothing else that I can do. Social worker came, and that was it. You know, I didn't get to say bye or anything, you know, and I kind of said, we're leaving now. And, you know, it's kind of like, see ya, you know. I mean, he got whisked away. There was no cutoff point. It was here today, and then 10 seconds later, he was gone. But I'm real comfortable in the decision that I made. That's the only way that Ulysses has a future in life, is leaving that situation that he was in. Now, I'm gonna have to explain to the rest of the class what happened. That's another thing that's killing me right now. I don't know what I'm gonna do tomorrow. I have no idea. You know about Ulysses, right? You know about him, right? You know he's had a few problems. Okay. What happened was people came to help him out yesterday. And you went with them. To help him.
What do you mean not coming back?
I don't know. I really, honestly, I don't know. What do you think he needs?
Help.
Yeah. It's okay to feel sad. I know you guys were friends. I always felt like I didn't fit in school. Felt like I was on the edge. I was a class clown, you know. I used to talk out. I was lazy. I didn't turn in my homework all the time. Someone would have just sat down and said, you know, you have this. These are skills and tools you could use. It'd be a lot different. It'd be a different story for me.
Well, first I'd like to thank you. He's been turning his homework. But one thing I noticed, he could use a little bit extra help. And I had him enrolled in the Saturday school, and he didn't really go every day. Okay. And I was wondering if there's a way that he could stay after school maybe 2 or 3 days a week. On Mondays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays, you're going to work with me for a while after school. Okay?
Yeah.
Did your grandfather tell you?
Yeah.
Do you know what word this is?
Yeah.
What word is it?
T.
What word? Do you know the word? TWO spells.
Yeah.
Do you know what it spells?
No.
TWO spells 2. You know what sound this is? What sound? What letter is it? W, very good. And do you know what sound the W makes? No? Look at me. Do you want to know? Huh? You do? Go. What? Very good, very good.
Good afternoon, members of the Board of Education. My name is Omar Guan. I represent Santa Monica High School, but I'm very concerned about my future and the rest of the students as well. This program has helped me a lot to improve my English. I know I'm able to help others.
If you cut half of the shelter classes, many students would be affected. It would force students to go in regular classes that they don't even know how to say their name or know their address.
Many students will get hard time to study. I don't want to be in regular class before I'm ready. I ask you to do not cut my class.
She doesn't have a phone, does she? Yeah, she's supposed to screen one of my students today, and I wanted her to get him before he goes home. Okay, thank you. Hello.
May I see Taekwon and Ishmael, please?
Ishmael's in Mr. Gaston's class. He's at lunch right now.
Lunch right now. May I see Taekwon right now?
Yes, Taekwon.
Thank you. Mouse.
Much.
Mouse.
Much. No me.
No. Say it again.
No me.
I'm sorry, I didn't understand you. No.
No me.
Ma'am?
No me.
Okay. I'm still not understanding. Can you point to something? Are you telling me about the picture?
No me.
Snowman. Oh, that's a hard sound for you. But you know what that is. And we don't even have snow in California. Good boy. Snowman.
No me.
You've done such a good job for me. I want to see if you need to come and work with me so that we can learn how to talk better. You think we might be able to do that? Working with Mrs. Jones?
That is the only help he got from the speech therapist this year. There should at least be some backup. The office should have sent someone over here. He deserves to have this type of help. What sound does it make? Very good, very good. So would he need an assessment to come to this clinic, or do you? Yes, I know that he has like Medi-Cal, and with the Medi-Cal he'd probably only get like 2 hours a week. A month? 2 hours a month? Oh, man.
Make sure you have today's date. I had kids tell me, well, Mr. Bose, I don't want to go to college. If you don't want to go to college, that's fine. They don't expect all of you guys to graduate. They don't expect all of you guys to achieve. People don't expect that from you. But you need to make the decision.
Oh, look, you guys, Deion Chambliss made this sign. See if you can find the pictures.
I guess I want them to just succeed in whatever they want to do. To be happy with themselves, proud of themselves, and like what they can do.
Look at the bottom of my foot. Does it look like the bottom of your foot? No. Does it look like the bottom of Carlos's foot? No. Kids are given labels, and intentionally or not intentionally, the kid picks up on that label. They begin to feel that label, and then they believe in that label. You are well below average. So they are treated differently, they believe they're different, and their expectation is well below average. And the classroom is just one part of the person.
I called the city council yesterday morning, and at their meeting on Tuesday, they approved a grant of $2.1 million to the school district. You should be really proud of yourselves, especially Omar and Juan, because you actually spoke to the board on behalf of the students, because they listened to you. They went to the city council and they found a way to get the money.
They did?
Yes, so give yourselves a hand. Everybody had a part in it, writing letters and also speaking in front of the board and telling them how all the students felt. So what you did made a difference, and you should be proud of yourselves.
We should thank you for telling us about the problem that the school district had.
Thank you. Good. I'm proud of you too, Marlon. You don't always see the payoff along the way. Okay. But every once in a while, the students will remind you that you're doing something for them.
Thank you.
Pie.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Show me.
Yeah, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
One of my goals this year was to become more human. And one of the reasons why I did go into teaching is I wanted to give.
8 plus 2.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'm gonna try to trick you on this one, okay?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Ah, I can't trick you. You're good at this.
3, 4, 5.
I will be presenting the President's Awards.
This is the only job that I've ever had in my life that I love waking up in the morning and I just love going to. I just know what I do. I just know deep down inside that I'm where I'm supposed to be. Edward Wilson Castro.
Eduardo Carlos. There you go, sir. You're welcome very much. Ah, thank you. Otis Iverson. Give him a hand. Equan Price. Good. Very good. There you go, sir.
You just try it.
It takes a lot of people to like bring one kid up. Well, not just one teacher.
Bye, Jeremy Avery. Bye, Chantel.
All I can do is chip away at it. that makes the wall weaker. When somebody else comes along, they chip away at it. Eventually the wall will come down.
I'm so happy and so proud of everything that happened this year and everything that you've taught me. And I hope I've taught you a few things. What it is to be a good person, to be gracious and thankful for everything that you have, and never give up and work hard.
Bye.
Thank you, Mario.
Thank you so much.
All right, Carlos, I'll see you. Your babysitter's here. Hey, take care. I'm gonna see you next year, right?
Yeah.
Good, because I got big plans for you. Think about that. When I was younger, I felt like I was trapped in a cage. This is like me getting out.
I feel the pain of my students. I feel hope. Please don't let me forget this type of feeling.